Welcome to day 26. Day 25 went okay. There is a quick lesson to learn from that game. And not sure why I was doing this. I guess I didn't see these pieces were all developed correctly. Um, they seem to be in okay position. So I just pushed ahead the pawn. I can't remember what the reasoning was for this. I guess I thought if we were to take this, that it would open up this file for me. I should have pushed here because this piece, you should always check your pieces to see if there's any threats. There was a threat here. Okay, see you in the beginning of the game for day 26. So I'll push ahead. Bring my knight out to f3. Bring my bishop to b5. This piece is under a threat, so I'll protect it. Bring this back. If he comes down here, I'll go here. If he comes down there, I'll go here. So I've seen this situation before. Hopefully he doesn't end up doing something that I'm not able to counter very well. But I definitely think I should be castling here. Then I could bring this piece up. What is he doing? He's coming down there. So I will castle. Probably going to come here. If he does, I'm going to push up. He doesn't. Can't really see what's going on with this move here. But anyhow, I have two pieces here, so I'm going to move this up because I would like to get this here. I would like to pin this. He's probably going to take here. If he takes here, I'll take with this. He'll take with that. I'll take with this. As I had stated, my next move would be to develop this piece here, and then I would develop my queen. So it seems okay for now. The position seems solid unless looks like he's going to castle here. This piece is kind of stuck, but I don't want to free that up. I could push this. Let's see. I'm not sure if I should push that or not. I'm thinking of pushing ahead here. He goes there. I push him again. I'll just stick with my development. If I go there, he goes here. I'm just gonna take here. Because at least I get rid of his knight in that area. Uh, what can he do here? Go here. I push up there. I should continue with my development. So I'm going to move to this piece here. Although I do have 3 pieces. So I'm going to push ahead. He does have 3 pieces protecting that. Let's see. If I take this, he's going to come up here. All I'm doing is helping to develop his queen. So I don't want to do that. If I go up here, he can come here. So what I'll do for now is just develop my queen. Probably not a good thing to do there. Because now he can just come here. I'm definitely going to push this piece out. Anytime he's in my territory, there's a chance of him causing problems here. No. I go there. It's just going to help him develop this piece. Hmm. If I put this piece here, it seems to be more developed. So then I can move it up to here. So I think I'll start rerouting the this piece. Although if he goes here, that's a bunch of pieces, so I don't really want him to go there. Although we can't go two pieces, you can only go one. So I'm taking too much time here, so I'm going to make a move. I'm going to develop a piece. He can't come down here. I'll just protect that piece. Hmm. Kind of want to get these pieces out of here. How can I do that? I can't come down there. I can't push here. He's gonna go ahead. Well, I'm just gonna get the muddy here. I know I should be opening up the king, but I can't seem to find something else to do here. That piece is protected. He could come down here. I'm gonna bring this piece up to here. Oh, I blocked that piece. I didn't notice that. This piece here is being threatened. He's ahead by a pawn. So that wasn't a good move. This pawn is just being protected by 2. If I move there, this is okay. I gotta make these 2 pieces here not active at all. I might have to move up here so I can move it around at some point, depending on what he does next. This threatens him. I'm thinking if I take this, he'll develop up his pawns, and then this, I'll have an open file. It can come down here. If it does that, I'm taking this piece. I do have a check. Should always watch out for the checks. I gotta move this piece here. It's not active enough right now. another plan. He doesn't have his white bishop, so I can move here and move this piece. He's rerouting. If I go, let's say I go here, he comes down. I put him into check. Oh no, he could take back with this piece. This is under threat. Gotta watch out for this, because if okay, he's threatening this piece, but it's not really that much of a threat. Go there. What I'm gonna do is move here. If he takes that, I'll take it. But I would like to take this piece here. Hmm. He's moving here. I do have a check if I need it. I'm running low on time, so I'm gonna have to try to open this up as quickly as possible. Hopefully a combination with these pieces. If he goes here, I'll take there. And then I can just come down here. Then he would have to move here. I would move there, and I would be in a better position at that point. I do have this move. Yeah, I didn't see that. I'm getting kind of low in pieces because now it's 4 and I have 3. Yeah, he's got to check there. I'm going to go here. Well, actually, I'm going to go here. That's not going to do much, though. I'm going to start pushing my pawns. He's going to come down. Okay, it was an interesting game. I'll see where it went wrong. I noticed I lost my rook, so I wasn't protecting it. Let's do the game review. I still did okay. I didn't have any blunders, per se. I just slowly, right around here, I started losing momentum. I'm just slowly going down. Here, I'll show it to you. 0 blunders, 0 misses. I had 1 mistake, and I had a lot of inaccuracies. He had quite a few good moves, so right here I started going down, 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 down. He wasn't really making any mistakes, per se. He just didn't have any mistakes or any misses, just a couple of inaccuracies. So let's check to see what happened. One here was okay. That's one of the most popular responses to e4. Now, I'm getting my first minor piece into the game, and it's a good position for attacking because we can attack this piece. This piece is being threatened. He came down. This seems to be the Roy Lopez is what I like it because it gives you rapid development because I have 2 pieces developed here. And you also get a chance to castle early. He came down, threatening your undefended pawn. I went in to defend my pawn. He threatens this piece. He's kicking out my bishop. So I just moved it back. So all this is kind of textbook. It's book moves. He moved there. Gives him a clear path with his bishop. Whoop! Oh my gosh. Okay, how do we get back here? I don't know what happened there. Well, here. I castled. He came down. It's funny, they want me to take this. I was just adding pressure to this pawn, but it wasn't a bad move. We won't worry too much about it. Yeah, that was actually a good move because it was a fair trade. Yeah, I didn't want to leave this into danger because there was 3 attackers and I only had, oops. There was, when it was here, there was this one, and this one attacking it. I just had 2 defenders, so I decided to push it forward. So actually it was a good thing to do. This was not what he should have done because he's putting it against the side and it only has these spaces here. So it's less flexible. And it's better if you keep your pieces more together. I think it's a better idea too. I should have taken there. It's interesting. Because if I had taken here, he would have went there. It activates another piece. But it simplifies, it allows me to bring this piece up. And I don't have to worry about this bishop coming down. Yeah, so what I did was just develop. He came down. Yeah, that wasn't good. That's why it wasn't good, because then when I came here, he could threaten my queen. But my best option, his best option was to kick my pawn. Anyhow. Oh, I see. I should have went here because then you'd have to take with the queen. So I came there and he's threatening to catch my bishop. I decided to move it. They still want me to take so many moves. They wanted me to take this bishop. Well, I do realize this is the top bishop, so it's I probably should have done that. Anyhow, this seemed okay. These moves. Yeah. This was not a good move because it left my pawn undefended. I should have just taken here. He would have came down with the queen. Let's see what would have happened there, because that's interesting. Here, 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 there. Yeah, I could have made sure he didn't go any further here with putting the queen there. So I'll have to remember that. That was a good thing to do. Also, it gets rid of one of these pieces that's threatening my side of the board, which is good. So he took that pawn. Says good job coming in to defend your knight. Yeah, that's how I decided to defend my knight, was to threaten the bishop, because then it opened this up. So that was a good move, or the best move actually. So yeah, obviously I just had to take that. That was logical. Interesting. They want me to push. I probably should have pushed this up. I should have started going this way. Let's see if that's what they're suggesting. Here, there, here, there. Yeah, this is kind of using your king to protect pieces, so that's actually a good plan. But yeah, they definitely wanted me to do this at some point. Put this and activate this piece. So I'll show you where I think that's what it ended up doing. Taking there. Whoop. So I moved that piece up. He came over. Right on target. What was the follow-up with this? I was going to threaten it. Yeah, that would have been a good thing to do. Definitely made it more active. But I was trying to activate it in this direction. It's strange because he was ahead by 3. He only, or 2. 2.29 at this point. And he just had one pawn. So his position is much stronger. Well, my pieces are kind of spread out, and he has these 4 kind of attacking over here. Or this hasn't been fully activated yet, but you could activate it easily by pushing forward, I guess. So then he came down, threatening my kicking out my yeah, I didn't have a choice there. I had to move. That's the only place I could move safely. King there. Again, they wanted me to push up the king. I'm threatening to capture a bishop and then win a pawn. So I'm winning a little bit of material after the trades. He went back. I'm going to come forward here. Yeah, wanted me to create a little bit of a pawn chain. Pawn chain. Okay, it's okay. Wanted him to come down. Over. Yeah, they're saying please not. They're saying not to do that because that was my first line of defense. Was this? I just thought I would create some activity here. I was getting low in time too, so that made my position a little bit worse. Not terribly. It wasn't terribly a bad thing. Okay, this was not what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I should have I wasn't under any sort of threat. I should have brought this up. Sort of went there. He could have went here. I could have moved this. Could have taken here. That would have doubled up his pawns. And I could have put this into safety. That would have put me in a slightly better position than before. What I ended up doing was just giving up my knight for no reason, no apparent reason. Right here. Yeah, I should have taken, I was thinking of doing that, taking here. It would have taken there. I could have went there. It went there. Kind of like a waiting game here, because I want him to move this piece away. Yeah, I was still in a bad position. I was still -4, even with that. So let's continue with what I did. Went there. Wasn't a bad move. He blocks. I decided to move my rook. This is a weird position. They want me to give up my rook. Yeah, I was in a very tight position. Just doesn't look like there's much I could have done. Went there. I don't know why I couldn't have gone here. No, it's still -4. Yeah, this was not a good thing to do. I should have just started something here, moved this piece up, because it was being threatened by that piece. Should have moved up. Because if I had moved up here, you would have went there. Yeah, it would have been, I'd only be down by 2.19. Yeah, I should have done that. Well, the thing is, I didn't think if I move this, then I'm opening up this. I should have checked that. I ended up having 4.86 here. If I had moved down here, would have been just slightly ahead by, you would have went here. I would have went there. Yeah, it's still a difficult position, so we'll just carry through with what it ended up doing. I was waiting for him to blunder. That was my biggest hope. That was one of my hopes, but he didn't blunder. Yeah, I was down. I have a choice there. Here it looks as if, no, there was nothing. Oh. Apparently I should have went here. Yeah, for you to go up there, there's no way. Okay, so just became kind of inevitable here. Yeah, there was nothing I could do to save the game that I can see anyhow. He wasn't making any mistakes. See you in the next game.